Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you may be. CC here, Chris from New York, Westchester County. It's 120, 2023. Okay, it's Friday. I hope everybody's enjoying their Friday at work. It's a Think About It Friday. So let's think about a few things, shall we? Let's get right into it. Let's talk about the moon. Okay. The scientists have told us, and the school teachers have told us, that the moon is 2,000, give or take, 2,000 miles wide. The width of it. We're actually looking at the disk in the sky. Yeah, okay. All right, so that's like from New York to Nevada, right? So that's about 2,000 roughly, give or take. So I want you to picture that size, that huge size, and putting a disc. Okay. Now picture the disc, 2,000 miles long, and putting little craters on it. Make sure the craters are falling the same way too. Okay. Don't start fucking around and putting them like that, because that's not how it looks on the moon. They're always falling at a 90-degree angle or an 80-degree angle, whatever it may be. It doesn't matter. They're all the same. Okay, I have a theory of what the moon could be and how those happen, and that could be from heat, actually. Something. I don't know. It's not a tangible object. We know that. And it's certainly not 2,000 miles big. So anyway, I want you to put the craters on there. Now remember, be nice. Be nice. You got to put different size craters on there. One that's 180 miles large, and put starburst there. Put a couple of ones that are like 60 or 70 miles in diameter. Put some basketball ones in there, the size of a basketball, whatever. And take that object, that 2,000 miles of a disc, and I want you to put it 240,000 miles away. Okay? Now take your camera out, and I want you to zoom in on a crater. Okay? See, now that doesn't make any sense. How could that be? Could you focus in on that? Because my camera doesn't focus in on anything that's more than 150 miles, maybe 200 miles. When we do the super zoom, the 4X, and you try to zoom in on a mountain that's that far away, and I've tried it, it gets pixelated. Why is that? But yet I can focus in on a crater from the moon perfectly. I can see it. Hell, if I could figure out where the Apollo 11 was, I could probably see the reflection of the sun. You should be able to see it, but it's not there. Where is it? With all these powerful telescopes, where is a picture of that on the surface? That's not been airbrushed. That's not been through any Photoshop or anything like that. Why can't they produce that? Why? Why can't they produce something that's even flying around it? Supposedly we have, I think China's got a couple of them up there now. Probes. Yeah, they're flying around there. Oh, they're too small to see, right? Just like the satellites, I guess. They're too small to see. There's tens of thousands of satellites up there, and we haven't gotten one picture of one. No, but they're too small to see. We did get one on a balloon. Yeah, that's right. We did. Yeah, they do have the technology to put something up in the stratosphere, and it could just fly around up there for 6, 8 months, whatever it may be. But that's not a true satellite. A satellite, the definition of one, is something that's in space. Okay? Captured in the gravity, which doesn't exist, of Earth. That's what a satellite means. Not something that's on a balloon flying around in the stratosphere. Jesus. Fuck. Oh, man, it's just so much fun. It really is. Anyway, so I've already tried it. It doesn't make any sense. I want to talk about comets and celestial events that are happening, upcoming, that I'm really actually excited about. One of them which I can't get to, so I'm going to need some help from, I don't know, maybe I'll pass it along to some of the bigger channels as they know more people around the area. But anyway, before I get into that, I want to get into the comet that's been flying around here now through constellations. It's green, and unfortunately I haven't been able to capture it because we've been in this whiteout weather for the last, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 days now. Try to do something on the weekend, cloudy. Try to do something on Sunday, cloudy. Monday came along, I'm working, so I'm not home, obviously, and I live in an area there's a lot of light pollution. I don't even think I could get it. But anyway, so I'll find out where it is this weekend. I think it's going to clear up on Saturday and see if I can find it. And maybe I can focus in on it and check it out. See what it looks like. A little green comet in the sky. Beautiful. I love the light show. You gotta love the creator up there. He's got a wonderful sense of humor. And I think that's how he or she, whoever it may be, judges how far we've come along with technology. You know what I mean? Because on a regular 50 years ago, we probably would have been able to see this. But now we can. We can spot it. Apparently, by the way, this comet, the last time it was around here, it was around the Stone Ages or something, thousands of years ago. That's amazing. I love it. I mean, it really is amazing how the gravitational pull of the sun is so powerful that it could keep a little comet the size of, I don't know, what is it? The size of a VW or something like that? No, whatever. In orbit that has 1,000 miles. 1,000 years to orbit. That's just, it's incredible. I love it. The gravity out there in the solar system is just unbelievable. We should all be attracted to each other and combine into one ball. Solar systems wouldn't exist if it happened that way. Oh shit, if people would just think. Anyway, I don't see any pictures of a comet coming up the horizon, going up the horizon. I see them from side to side. I saw Hale-Bopp, I saw Halley's, I've seen a couple of other ones. I've seen shooting stars, but never anything that's coming up the horizon. Never. Not a single snapshot. That's amazing, guys, isn't it? Everything's going down. Never in all the time in history that we've had a photograph of any of this. Just side to side. No shooting stars coming up. Nah, why would we? No, it's, too perfect, huh? Too perfect. And that's what this place is perfection. Man has destroyed it. And they always will. The Creator has made perfection here. With our weather. With our climates. And man has fucked it up. Because I shouldn't be here in January with what I'm wearing right now. It's 42 degrees outside. There should be 2 feet of snow out there. It should be 4 degrees outside. Okay? That's the month of January. And hey, look, I take it. This is great. The month of January is just going to fly right by. We're probably going to get hit in February, but at least we know it's the end of winter. January is like just a miserable month. Anyway, I've already gotten into that. My feeling is on January. And if anybody's born in January, sorry, I just don't like the month. Okay? I've always hated it. It's like the one month I hate in New York because it's always miserable. And most of the times I was skiing upstate, so it was like even more miserable. It was like 3 degrees up there for 3 weeks. All right. Anyway. I want you to think about that. Not a single picture, not a shred of evidence of anything coming up on the horizon, no shooting stars, no comets, no nothing. How you're able to zoom in on something that's 248,000 or 240,000 miles away onto a crater. And where are all these telescopes? These powerful telescopes that can go 80 light years and zoom in on something that's 80 light years, which always looks fuzzy anyway to begin with. Oh, I love the black hole. How's the black hole? The orange donut. This is a black hole. Do you realize if they existed, you would never be able to take a photograph of it? Ever. If they existed. They just put any shit out there and people just believe it and they'll fight you about it. They will fight you. It's unbelievable. All the pictures from NASA, every single one of them, and that's who owns all these pictures, is through NASA. All the planets, all the fake balls, all the nonsense, it's all pictures from NASA. Every single one of them. Airbrushed. Oh, especially Jupiter. Jupiter's my favorite. And Saturn, of course. You gotta love Saturn. They love Saturn. Satanic fucking people. who have made generation after generation of stupid people that can't think for themselves anymore. Case in point's the last two and a half years. We're actually getting up to the anniversary soon. That's right, in March 14th. Yeah, that'll be the 3-year anniversary. How have you been since then? How have your friends been? Anybody have anything happen to them since they've gotten something done? I don't know. We just had an accident on 287. Truck flew off of the overpass onto the highway onto 287. Told by significant other, it's 10:30 in the morning. There's no way this CDL truck driver would be drunk. It's just, it didn't jive with me. So I even told her, no, that's a medical emergency. And that's exactly what it was. The autopsy showed it. So now we have people that are in cars, in 3,500-pound cars, that are driving around that at any time can have an emergency, an unexpected emergency. And they'll smash right into you. So what I'm thinking now is the DMV should have on your driver's license that you have gotten something. Okay? They should. I mean, they have something on there that says you have to wear eyeglasses, right? Well, they should have something on there to say that you've been injected with something, that you are a risk. They should. As a matter of fact, every CDL driver, when they get their physical on a yearly basis, like we all do, they should be asked these questions. And it should be on their driver's license. Because this is what's going to happen. This isn't going to be the first case. This is one of many others that are going to happen. How are the sports enthusiasts doing, huh? And anything happened in the sports games? Oh yeah, it sure has. Someone almost dropped dead on the field. And if the paramedics weren't there immediately, he would have been. But we're stupid flat earthers. We don't know what the hell we're talking about, right? Day one, we've been saying it. Day one. We never bought any of it. We never bought any of it. Because we knew. Of course, the tables have turned now with this president that's up there, who my prediction is not going to be up there for long. I think I predicted a year. I don't even think it's going to be a year. I think it's going to be 6 months before he gets out there. But then who you left with? Harris. Oh, God. Even worse disaster. Well, at least she can function. You know, she can't think. She's not very bright, but at least she can function. You know, I mean, walk, at least. So, there you go. Oh, man. We are headed into a time that I never thought I would ever see in my entire life. But, don't worry. I'm around people over here. NPCs that are all over the place. They don't know. They're still wearing face masks. For what? For who? Who are you wearing it for now? Now you're just fucking with us. In your car, alone, by yourself, still wearing a face mask? Holy shit. I guess you do. I mean, there's no way of waking that person up. Spinning wet ball? Oh, God. Just call him, say, spinning wet ball. Hey, how you doing, spinning wet ball? Good. Mask? Think of all these names. Nice names, you know? Anyway, one of these celestial objects that's going to happen, and this is in Oregon, the sun's going to look like a dilated pupil, okay? Now, this is amazing. I would love to see this in person. I didn't even know that was even possible. You know, I had no idea, because these are the same size. So we're not sure, but the sun does get bigger and a little smaller at certain times of year. Can I prove that? Well, I think we have proven it. There's a video out there. And I believe it's like July it gets bigger. I'll try to find the video. I saw it on Globebusters or something on there. But this guy really worked on it. You can see that it is actually. So that's probably what it is. Okay. And I know, guys, a solar eclipse. That's right, when the moon. Yeah, right. No, it's bullshit, guys. The sun and the moon have no relationship at all together. Okay, one emits cold, one emits heat. The moon does not control the tide. It's impossible. because the moon is only 70 or 80 miles in width. It's not a tangible object. You can't land on it. The Creator wouldn't let it have gravity, okay, or anything, attraction for that matter, because gravity doesn't exist, at least the gravity definition that you think. All right. We've only dug down 8.5 miles. What do they know? What do they know? We haven't even checked, I don't know what, covered 80%, 85% of our waters. We don't even know what's below us. We don't even know what's in the fucking ocean. But it is perfect though, isn't it? You know, it's just perfect. Just 2% or 1% salt water. Just enough where we can't drink it and we can't go out and explore. But it doesn't make a difference because the military is taking care of that. You can't go anywhere. You can't go to Antarctica. You can't go up in the sky and climb and build a ship or something and go all the way up to where the dome is. No, you can't do that. You know, I want to do a video on the dome itself about exactly what it is, exactly what I believe is at the end of Antarctica. You know, where the dome actually ends, if there's more land there, you know, and where the dome actually ends, you know, because I think it's a lot bigger than people are saying. But this is stuff that's just incredible to talk to and talk about, and I'll be talking about it with other people. Anyway, so I just wanted to give you a little think about it Friday. I hope everybody's doing well. Meanwhile, I'll be waiting for that picture of a shooting star going up from the horizon. Same with the comet. Okay? Waiting to see that. Waiting to see any proof or evidence that there's a curve. No, the only thing that's out there is proof against it. Not proving that there's a hump out there, that ships are disappearing beyond that hump. When they're miles and miles away and there should be miles in curvature and there's still goose egg. Nothing. Zero. That's not a fucking mirage you're looking at. You actually can see that city across from that fucking ocean. That's right. I thank you for subbing. I thank you for viewing my videos. Let me be a part of your life.